This election year comes during a period of social and civil unrest here in the U.S. and worldwide. Whether you identify with the Tea Party, the Occupy movement, or simply see yourself as an independent voter, it's abundantly clear we, the people, are screaming for representation. Americans from all walks of life are tired of the rhetoric and spin coming from all sides of the aisle. We are sick of the games and obstruction that make it virtually impossible to pass meaningful legislation. It's not surprising that congressional approval is at an all-time low. America is a country firmly divided, each side of the political spectrum possessing about the same number of registered voters. This means that both parties are focusing on capturing the coveted independent or swing vote. Because of the 2010 Citizens United decision in the Supreme Court, unlimited amounts of money can now be funneled to political propaganda machines called super PACs. These super PACs will spend billions of dollars to fund thousands and thousands of negative advertisements, demonizing opponents, and painting a bleak future to America's independent voters. Come Election Day, we can pick any candidate we want, but lately it seems that our options don't reflect our issues. Either way, once the ballots are tallied and a victor chosen, we still end up with a politician who has little hope of representing our America. And to add insult to injury, approximately $6 billion will have been wasted on campaigns, rhetoric, and propaganda. After all the money is spent on negativity and fear, we gain a leader who is unable to achieve his promised results, either because the opposing parties will not budge or because their promises were unrealistic, unhelpful, or, as is so often the case, untrue. Meanwhile, millions of Americans will continue to suffer. Votes for Charity offers America's disenfranchised voters a solution. If you're a voter struggling to decide between candidates you don't really believe in, vote for Charity instead. If you're a voter who wants to make your vote count for something indisputably good, vote for Charity instead. If you want to help educate the public on campaign finance and the Citizens United decision, vote for Charity instead. If you simply want to let the parties know how far removed they are from your vision for America, then vote for Charity instead and help raise $1 billion for Americans who really need our help. It works like this. Independent voters will volunteer their vote to the party who donates the most to charity on our website, votesforcharity.org. As the number of volunteer voters increases, the super PACs and politically motivated individuals will come to votesforcharity.org to bid on the volunteer votes by donating their funds to the highest-rated domestic charities in the country. On Election Day, volunteer voters who have pledged their vote to the most charitable party will keep their campaign promise at the polls, and all the money raised will be efficiently redirected from propaganda to America's most effective charitable organizations. It's capitalism at its finest. The rules of the game have changed. We have to adapt or stop playing. Join Votes for Charity and turn your meaningless vote into a meaningful cause. If 1 million votes were up for grabs, just how charitable could this country become?